Hello friends, this is Sydney from Peters Township Public Library here for our Tween and Teen Make and Take, which is a bouquet of origami roses. So in your kit you received a variety of strange, exotic, and wonderful paper that's already cut into squares. You also got some pipe cleaners. And then you were tasked with having some tape, some scissors, and then a pen or pencil on hand. In lieu of the pen and pencil, you could also use something even skinnier than that, like a paintbrush, that we'll use in one of our final steps. So let's make some roses. Our first step, we are going to get one sheet of paper and we're going to fold it so that way the pattern side is down. And the first two folds we're going to do are just side to side, so making it one horizontally across and then one the other direction vertically. So we should have two lines on our paper now. Our next step is we are going to fold each corner into the middle. And we'll do that with all four of them. This paper was cut from slightly larger paper, so it might not be exactly perfect square. We'll do the best we can. Okay. So we folded in our four corners, get all those sides smushed down real good. If you'd like some help smushing your sides down, you can also use a pencil or something else to help squish them down. Okay, and our next step is we're going to do the exact same thing again. Now we have four new corners, and we're going to take each of those corners into the middle. This origami rose is a very, very simple one. If you spend some time looking through YouTube or just Googling it, you'll find there are different variations to make origami roses. And I will be honest, I tried a lot and failed a lot, and I felt this one was the easiest one to be the most successful with. But by all means, feel free to challenge yourself. I think you've got 16 sheets of paper, so if you try a few like this and you're not crazy about it, you can always try something harder. Okay, so now we've got our four corners in. Guess what? We have four new corners, so we are going to fold those four new corners to the center. Smush down my sides again. Okay, now we have one more step in our folding-ish process. Well, we're not folding really. One more step here before this finished product looks like our rose that we are going for. So we are going to take each of those corners now and we're going to curl them back. So this is where you can use a pencil or you can use something smaller than that. If you use something skinnier, you'll have finer curls. So I'm going to use my paintbrush that I have here, and we're going to take each corner and we're going to roll it back. So you want to make sure it's rolled under and not just accidentally folding on itself. And again, the smaller, skinnier the instrument, the finer the curl will be. So we'll do that with our four corners here. Sometimes it's hard to get it to make sure it's rolling over itself. There we go. Corner number 3 for me. Rolling. And corner number 4. Okay, so we have those four curled back. Well, now we have four corners again, so we're going to take each of those and curl them back as well. As you start curling this back, you might get some accidental tearing, and that is okay. If you want to do a variation on this, you can always cut the paper into even smaller squares to do smaller roses. These are pretty big, but that's fine. Okay, so we've got those four curled back. Well, we've got four more in there, and we're going to curl those four back as well. Our final four. It's a little difficult to get under there. You can see that white peeking out now. It gets very difficult once you get to the last layer here. So some of mine are a little more sideways and not as straight as they once were. But that's okay. last one. Okay, now I'm gonna fold everything back in. And there's my rose. So you also got some pipe cleaner. So for each pipe cleaner, you're gonna cut it in half-ish, the best you can. You can do it different heights too to create a little bit different of effect. And we're gonna flip our rose over. We're just gonna tape that pipe cleaner to the back. And then after you do several different patterns, you'll start to get your bouquet effect. So you have plenty of paper here to make 16 roses like this, or like I said, you could cut it down and do smaller ones, or you could even scour the web to try to do a different pattern as well. Don't forget to check our website and go to ptlibrary.org/events to see what other fun teen tween DIYs, make and takes, book clubs, and other things we have coming up. Bye!